Hi, Capricorn, you are next, my loves. Okay, so I'll keep you on the table. Oh, I forgot such an itchy hand all of a sudden. Is there something going on with you guys? Because I wasn't itching with any of the others, but my right hand right here is itchy. I'm sure there's a purpose there and there's a reason for sure. Some of you are going to be listening going, okay then. But that is what I feel. Okay. What is going on for Capricorn? Okay. My. Knight of Wands. Oh, okay. Right. Is this who I think it is? Ooh. Fire, moon, and sun. Okay. Anywho. Well, sorry. What else is going on for Capricorn here? Very interesting energy. Oh, we've got a bit of Taurus, bit of the Sun card. 3 major arcana in your top row, Capricorn. What are you doing? I do feel like that. Okay. 7 of Pentacles. I don't feel like we've got the best mindset towards money right now. Oh. Okay, King of Swords. We've got a transformation there with the butterfly. And then we're right above that. Look, this has come up in 3 so far. 3 of these readings. That is Aries, Taurus, and Capricorn. This was something to do with children though. Anyway, moving forward. Let's see what else is going on for you. We've got the Magician reverse. Sun reverse. Okay. Oh, now come on. Now you're taking the mick. Come on now. Right. So these two came up in both the last readings in different positions. They were in different places, but nonetheless interesting. You are holding on to stuff, aren't you, Capricorn? What are you holding on to? Right, okay. Let's see what else is going on for you guys, Capricorn. Now, sorry, I am doing all the readings. If you haven't been here before, sorry, it's a slow introduction, like 3 minutes in. It is Gabriella here from this channel, Gabriella Psychic Medium. Also known, if you go online, it's simply Gabriella. And yeah, I'm kind of changing stuff up. I'm going very much with the flow as to how I want to do each of these readings for you guys. So yeah, we're kind of changing it up. We're seeing what happens. They're throwing all the cards at you. Okay. So you're having an extra card. We'll go with it. It's fine. Okay. So what have we got here? There's another card here. Right. There is another card to be had. Now, this Knight of Wands energy is all about movement, okay? Wands is movement, it's energy. You are riding into a storm. Now, despite the fact this knight is literally walking into the storm, like riding into that storm, the card next to it, it's almost, he's a little bit cocky, Capricorn. He, okay, yeah. Interesting. Okay. Very interesting. Right. Moving forward, we're ignoring stuff now. So although you're moving into the storm with this, like you're riding into the storm, what has he got on there? It's just his marking looks like a moon. yeah, so you're riding into the storm, but this energy here feels a little bit cocky, okay? I feel like you feel a little bit like you hold all the power, Capricorn. You feel like you can take charge of anything. You feel like you could go into the middle of a storm, into the middle of a battle, and like you're untouchable. You know, you feel like you're indestructible, you will never die, but mortality is our fate. Death is inevitable. I'm not saying that you're going to die, let me be just very clear about that, but I'm saying your attitude towards life is a little devil may care. It's a little wild, unpredictable. You're a little bit ungrounded right now. You are being a bit of a risk taker. I feel like maybe there's a bit of an adrenaline junkie edge to you. Now, of course, a lot of the time there is nothing wrong with adrenaline and, you know, skydiving, all of this stuff, but Capricorn, I feel like you are doing things for the wrong reasons right now. I feel like you're doing them either to numb yourself. Maybe there is a pain that you have not dealt with, a loss. There is definitely a loss of someone in your life, whether that is physical and they have actually left this earth, or whether that is they have left your life. So this could be relationships, this could be, you know, romantic, or it could even be to do with children, because I felt that this was a children card. Anyway, there is a reason that you are trying to fill a void right now, Capricorn. So I just need you to be a little bit more mindful as to your behavior and as to why you are doing things. Why do you want to do the things that you are doing? Is it to better yourself? Is it for positive experiences? Or is it to fill a void, to avoid feelings, to prove something to yourself? I feel like some of you are trying to prove something to yourself right now, Capricorn. Yeah, so I want you to be a little bit more cautious, a little bit more careful in your decision making at the moment. This is obviously mid to end June. Time is fluid. It could extend that period. But I want you to just be more careful. Okay. Now we've got the Sun card reverse following that. Again, this is normally like an ending, but I feel like this is looking back at your past, and a wall has been built, a wall has been put up. So again, if this is to do with a relationship of some kind, maybe that the hurt that you have caused, maybe, or maybe the hurt that, you know, vice versa here, but the other person has put a wall up, they have put a block, and you cannot see them. This is not within your control. This is not something that you do well with, Capricorn. You don't do very well when things are not within your control. And yeah, this wall has been built to keep you out. And I feel like it's something that you have avoided, but now you're finally looking at this wall and seeing how big and tall and strong and well built this wall has become over time. And you're wondering if there is any way for you to get through. You know, this wall has armed guards. It doesn't look very flexible, I'm not gonna lie. Like, can you see we've got the two guards up here? So you're kind of looking at this wall going, is there any way for me to fix this or to get beyond that wall? Can this relationship be salvaged? There's a lot of sadness here. There's a lot of low vibrational energetic emotions attached interesting way of saying it, attached to this wall, to this situation. Now Capricorn, we have the Magician reverse. The Magician is a Taurus energy, so it could be that you are dealing with a Taurus. It could be that that is an energy that is coming up for you here. Now in reverse, this energy is very much again about creation, about things working out. Like at the front here, you can see he's facing everything. He's got everything in front. Oh, sorry. He's facing everything. He's got everything in front of him. But in reverse here, everything's in front of you. We've got the little flower growing at the back, but everything is in front of you. And I feel like this is a case of remembering that you have the power to fix this. Now, I'm really drawn to the tree on the back here. We see this, and I feel very much linked to family. So I feel like this is a family issue. This is a family situation. This could be your child, the mother or father of your children. There's something family, or your father. It's something family orientated here for sure, because I'm very drawn to this tree, and I feel like there is a history of repetitive karmic issues in your family, if that does make sense to you, Capricorn. Now please do remember that if for some reason this reading does not resonate with you, please do check your Sun, Moon and Venus signs. It could resonate there. So yeah, I'm definitely drawn to this tree. I feel like there are family connections, but there are also passed down family issues that you feel tied into, that you haven't broken free from. Whether this is personality traits, addictions, the way you handle situations, whatever this is, I feel that this has been passed down to you, and only you have the power to break free. Okay, the Magician is all about manifestation, creation, making your world, your life. Okay, so that power is well within you to create change. There is hope there with the flower blooming behind you. There is hope, but you have to be the one to change your mindset. Don't be so chargy. Don't run into stuff without thinking. I feel like that is a lot of your problem right now, Capricorn. You're charging full steam ahead without thought of consequence. You need to think through your actions more clearly, Capricorn. Okay, so we've got the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like you're looking now. Again, what's interesting for me is normally Pentacles is finance, security, but again I'm drawn to the tree here, Capricorn. I'm drawn, just like I was drawn to the tree on the Magician. I feel like this is to do with family. I feel like family connections have not been nurtured, and you're kind of staring at them going, oh, are they gonna grow or not? And you have to put something into them. Like, can you see how barren this background? Like, look, like the family is still here. They're the Pentacles, they're still around, but you have not nurtured your garden, Capricorn. You have to nurture your garden. You have to take care of those family ties if you want them to grow and bloom and flower. Okay, the instant thing I'm drawn to in this King of Swords is the hawk on the floor. Now, the hawk is often used for messengering. You know, often they have their little messenger on their claws, or their talons, on their, not wrist, I can't think of the words today, my brain escapes me, but normally there are messages attached there. So I feel like this person could be at a distance from you. I don't feel like it is a pop round the corner communication. It could be overseas, or it could just be long distance. But yeah, so I feel like there is definitely a distance to do with communication with this person. And I feel like this energy is very old. It's getting older. They're aging. I feel like you're starting to reflect on things as you get older. I feel like you're starting to notice your fragility a little bit more. I definitely notice For me, in this card, there are definite signs of aging. So I do feel like the person that we are talking about in Capricorn, not the person that you need to communicate with, but this feels more like you, is of an older age. Now that doesn't have to mean like 70. I could just be older as in like you're getting more into life, you know. 40s, that's still older. I don't mean you're ancient. You know, that's not what I'm saying. But you have age behind you. Does that make sense? And I feel like the more that the earth and the sun revolve and the more time passes, the more you are reflecting on your decisions and lack of nurturing. Okay, so yeah, you very much sound alone right now. You're not surrounded with the right people, and I don't see surrounding of loved ones here either. But what I do notice very, very much is the butterfly in the middle of the armor here. Are we going to focus? You see this butterfly and the 2 moons? So for me, the butterfly, of course, is transformation. This is change, the ability, and I love that the butterfly is lying across the heart here. The ability for change and growth is within you. But again, only you have that power to do so, to make those changes. Again, the moon is to do with emotion. The presence of facing each other. I feel like there's an imbalance here to do with your emotions. The way you handle your emotions feels very unbalanced. I don't feel like you deal with them very well. I feel like you can quickly end up in a negative mindset. Now what's interesting is that we move on to the 2 of Cups here. Now this could be about reconnection here, and again, if we're talking about family, this could be children, you know, this could be parents, but I definitely feel like there is potential for a reconnection or recommunication of some kind. However, this is within your power, but it is also within theirs. Okay, the 2, it's balance, it's a 1-1. Okay, sorry, 1-1. So it's balance. So this is down to both of you. You both have to pour into each other's cups here to make this work, but you have to do your work. So do your work. Put the offering out when you've done your work, because you have to start watering stuff, and leave that choice up to them. Don't force it upon them. Leave them to come to you in their own time, and I feel like they will, but they need time. They need that time for processing, for reconnection. So don't push anything upon them, which is where we've got the Hangman here. Okay, because I feel like when you've reached out and you've tried to mend and create a connection, and you've started really shifting your life around, you are going to feel a bit like the Hangman, because the rest of it is not up to you. The rest of it is up to the other people in your life, the family, the connections, whoever they are. It is up to them to decide how they move or do not move forward with or without you. So this may be a hard thing for you to come to terms with, but there is potential. There is potential here. However, you are going to be your own worst enemy here. Okay, because again, look, we've got that rushing in, we've got the non-nurturing, and now we've got holding on to the past. You're holding, okay. You're holding on to everything. Your past hurt, past pain, what you've done to other people, what they've done to you. Like, you're just gathering it all up, and that's toxic. That's not healthy. That will not benefit anyone, and it will not benefit the situation. So do not start picking up old traumas, old stories, old things that people have done. If you want to start fresh, if you want chances for these connections to grow and create harvest, you cannot re-pick up anything. You have to start with a clean slate and start fresh. You cannot go in holding the past. It will not work, okay? So here we've got Mercury, we've got communication, we've got the Six of Pentacles. So again, this is balance, this is abundance, this is a chance for change. But again, communication works both ways, and you have to make sure that you are being honest, but not only with the other person, but with yourself. Do not make promises to yourself or to others that you cannot keep. Make sure that you are taking the necessary steps to heal, to do the work. I feel like there could be some kind of alcohol issue here as well. Maybe there is a 12-step program that you need to be a part of. Whatever that may be, you need to put in that time, process, and take the steps to go forward, okay? Interesting. We've got a lot of sixes again. We've got sixes and sevens. Okay. Interesting. Anyway, so Six of Swords, again, this is your, look, you've got a lot of swords here, okay? You've got a lot of swords. This is very much, again, this is your mental blocks. Now, instead of, this is where you're stumbling, Capricorn. Instead of leaving these swords behind, you're carrying them just in case, is what I'm being told. Just in case I need to pull one out. Just in case I need to use one. Just in case they say something that upsets me, then I can get in there and make sure they hurt just as much as I do. That is not healthy. That will not work. That will not give you the healthy relationships that you crave. You don't desire, you crave healthier connections. You crave for people to be back in your life that have gone. But while you're holding on to these toxic ways of carrying the past, carrying pain and using it against others, you're not going to get where you want to be, okay? Okay, so we've got the Knight of Swords here. This is charging for battle. This is storms. Now, this for me feels very much about your inner world right now, okay? This is charging the storms of your soul. This is going into the deep, dark depths that you have been avoiding for so long. And going in with your light, bright sword and going, hey, we are going to slay these inner dragons. We are going to make sure that I am clear. I am clear-headed. I am free from my past self, my past decisions, and I am choosing to move forward with grace, love, honesty, open communication. So this is going into yourself and accepting the darkest parts of yourself, not putting blame on other people. You have to accept your part in the roles that you have played during your lifetime. You know, we all make mistakes, we are human, but you have to own your mistakes. You have to own those parts that you have done wrong at the end of the day. Now, laying over this, we have a few things, okay? So we have the 2 and 4 of Wands. So again, we've got balanced numbers here. Now the 2 of Wands feels very much about, again, everything is within your power to change, okay? You hold the key to the life that you so desperately say that you want. Now, saying that you want something and going and getting something are two very, very different things, Capricorn. So you have to be clear and honest with yourself. You have to cut through the crap and say, hey, do I actually really want, am I committed to moving forward right now and creating the change that I need to change? Look, we've got the Lion here. We've got like a Leo energy. Maybe there was a Leo in your past. Sorry. Again, because we've got this bright sun as well, a fire energy. Okay, so you have to ask yourself, are you really committed? Do not start communications and trying to clear air with other people before you have done so with yourself. You have to be open and clear about who you are, what you want, and what the changes are that you are committed to making before discussing and talking to other people about them. Because another broken promise will not go down well. Moving on from this card, in the middle here we have potential. Like, so you see this dove, we have hope. There is hope for a joyful union, outcome, connection to grow. But stuff has to be put to rest first. You have to deal with yourself first. And again, you have to not force the situation. Once you've done your work, sort yourself out, given, you know, your apology, you've done your work, whatever that is, you have to then give them space and time to digest, to heal themselves, to figure out what they want and if they want to move forward and how they want to move forward and all these other things. So give them time. And if you can do that, look, Ace of Cups. Like, this is a beauty. Like, again, the dove relates over here. So you've got a chance for a really beautiful emotional outcome. But there's a lot of stuff to do first here, okay, Capricorn? So make sure you're doing that work. I'm going to pick one more card to go over the top for you guys, and then we are done for your June, mid to end June 2019 energy read. So let's have one last card for Capricorn. One last card for Capricorn. As always, donations are not necessary, but more than welcome. It does mean the world to me. If you do want a one-to-one personalized reading, yeah, that's the word I'm looking for, right? The details are in the description box below, and I just so love doing this for you guys. Okay, again, regeneration, and there was another one here, so imagine. So again, Capricorn, regeneration, there is a chance for growth, renewal, healing, change, rising from the ashes, okay? You can fix your circumstance, which kind of leads to imagine, because this is about creating your reality, okay? So this rising from the ashes, this phoenix energy is here for you, but you have to do the work. You have to be the magician of your life, okay? So lots of love. I hope this resonated. Oh, someone's at the door, but I hope this resonated. Take care. Lots of love. Please do like, share, subscribe. It means the absolute world, and I will speak to you all soon. Bye.